together a mobile for Drew is such a good idea. I'm glad I thought of it.
Yeah, especially since it was my idea.
Oh, Mona. Always keeping score. What's important is that it's a gift from the heart. But I'm pretty sure I thought of it.
Anyway, when I came up with the idea, I read that babies like contrasting colors like black, white, and red, so we could hang these shapes on the mobile.
Oh, I kind of went a different, more personalized, better way. I thought it might be fun to put pictures on blocks.
These are all photos of you. That's real educational.
Actually, it is. You see how all my outfits are perfectly color coordinated? You aren't born with great taste. You have to learn it. In fact, why don't you keep that one? I'll make Drew another.
Christening next Sunday. Here's an invitation, but you can't keep it. We're running low. I got as far as you are cordially.
And I'd like the congregation to meet you before the big day, so come to church with us tomorrow.
Oh, I don't know. It's been a while. Then you can come and pray for forgiveness. Good point. Now, all we have left to do is buy the christening gown, pick the floral arrangements, and hire a photographer.
Could you stop spending money long enough to select a godmother, please?
You mean you haven't picked one yet?
No. We've chosen his godfather. Good friend of your dad's with a stellar credit rating. But we want his godmother to be someone who will love Drew unconditionally. Will really be a positive influence in his life.
How about me?
Did you two plan that?
Well, this is a bit of a surprise. I tell you what, your father and I will give it some serious thought. Kids like me, I don't mind getting dirty.
Kids like me too. I buy them stuff.
Well, we should be going. I have to pick up the mother of the baby dress.
I still say you don't need another dress.
I went through 6 hours of labor pains, and you missed the birth. To the shopping plaza we go. So what do the hip and holy wear to church these days anyway?
It's casual. Pretty much come as you are. Just don't come like that.
I want to make a good impression. I know I'm the best choice to be Drew's godmother. I don't want to be disqualified on a fashion technicality.
Why do you want to do this anyway? I mean, if you're a godmother, that means you're going to have to buy gifts. And if you're a sister and a godmother, he's going to expect 2 gifts every birthday for the rest of his life. Don't even get me started on Christmas.
I think Mona would make a great godmother.
Thank you. It's just a way for me to be even more connected to Drew. Too short?
Yep, it's perfect. Don't worry, I'll be right by your side tomorrow. You'll be fine.
And you're going too?
I'm a member of Faithful Central. We have a really cool pastor. Even when his wife passed last year, he stayed positive and inspired a lot of people.
A widower? Oh, that poor, lonely man of the cloth. What a shame. Is he good looking?
He's tall, he's black, good enough.
Ma, what? You have a boyfriend. Why shouldn't I? And I do love a man in uniform. It all began with Mo Lewis. He was a sailor with white pants so tight I could hardly breathe.
Why don't you come to church with us? If you like what you see, I'll introduce you.
I can't believe you're going to church just to meet a man.
That is not the only reason. I happen to be a deeply spiritual person. Who needs to buy a tasteful but tight dress before the mall closes.
Thank you for coming, baby.
Well, lightning hasn't struck yet, so far so good. Phyllis, it's Sunday morning. Shouldn't you be at home clipping cat food coupons?
Spencer invited me, and I'm going to hold my tongue since I am in God's house.
That's maturity, Phyllis.
Yes, mature. That means old.
And you're moving us. That means fat.
Come on, Mona. I want to introduce you around before the service starts.
Okay, but I don't want to draw attention. I just want to blend in.
Oh, look, everyone. We have a visitor. Oh, welcome.
That's him, isn't it?
Yeah. So what do you think?
I like him. Let's move.
Good morning, Pastor Adams.
Good morning, Spence.
I brought a visitor today. Phyllis Thorne, this is Pastor David Adams.
Miss Phyllis Thorne.
Welcome to Faithful Central, Sister Thorne.
Oh, please, call me Phyllis. You know, Spencer has told me so much about you and your church, and so far I'm getting a really warm vibe.
Sister Thorne is a great cook. She makes a mean barbecue chicken, greens, and a cornbread dinner. And a red velvet cake melts in your mouth.
Oh, Spencer, quit going on and on about my red velvet cake, especially when I'm known for my banana pudding. I could whip you up a little something sometime.
Oh, don't go through any trouble.
I couldn't help but overhear. Do we have a visitor?
Why, yes, we do. This is Phyllis Thorne. Sister Thorne, this is Josephine Baylor. She's the eyes and ears of Faithful Central.
Well, let me show you around, tell you more about our church. Come on. Pastor, don't worry. She's in good hands with me. I'm just a humble servant doing the Lord's will. Come on, baby. Come on. Now listen up, heathen. I know what you're here to catch, and it ain't the Holy Ghost.
Excuse me?
I've had my eye on you ever since you strutted through the door in that Jezebel dress. Pastor Adams is taken.
Oh, are you and the pastor a couple?
No, but I'm wearing him down. And I've spent too much money on church hair and high heels to... Oh, praise the Lord, girl, praise the Lord. To lose it all to some lonely interloper trying to slither her way in here like the serpent in the garden.
So you're not dating. At least that's what I get between the amen and the hallelujah chorus. Which means pastor is fair game. It also means you better take 2 steps back before I lose my religion.
You know they say Satan comes in all forms. Even size 14.
I think I just joined the handbell choir and signed up to teach Vacation Bible School. Don't leave me alone again.
Sorry, I was just trying to avoid Rufus. Oh, here he comes. Damn. Oh, sorry, Lord. Don't make them look down.
Morning, Sister Dee Dee.
Hey, Rufus, I didn't see ya.
You know I'm the deacon now. And every deacon need a pretty little wife by his side. The deacon and Dee Dee. That has a nice ring to it, huh?
Yeah, I'll pray on that, Rufus. Why is God testing me?
Well, Josephine told me everything I need to know. I am looking forward to being involved with you. I mean your church. The church.
Good. I'm sure we could use you here.
Use me up. Use me up.
Baby's first pop-up Bible is in the Sweet Charles.
It's a pre-christening gift for Drew. So you pull the little tab and baby Jesus pops up from the manger.
Dad, Big Dee Dee, I just wanted you to know I bought Drew the perfect christening outfit from Little Angel. Oh, I love that place. It's the only store that sells baby Gucci.
Nice work, sweetheart. The fewer stores that woman gets to go into, the better.
Would you excuse us for a second? You never mentioned anything about buying Drew's christening outfit.
I don't have to tell you everything, Miss Pop-Up Baby Jesus.
What?
It's obvious you're trying to score points, so they'll pick you to be the godmother.
The only thing that's obvious is that you're obviously doing the same thing.
Well, then I guess it's on. May the best sister win.
That's right, I will.
Ma, I'm gonna grab a seat next to Dad so Dee Dee can't sweet talk him.
Sit where you want. I'm going to stay here so the pastor can get a sneak peek at these gams.
At least we're here for the right reasons.
Hi.
Hey, Dee Dee. Is Mona up here?
No, I haven't seen her.
What you doing? Oh, look! A gift! Freshly wrapped.
Can I help you with something?
No, just hanging. So what kind of present did you buy, Drew?
Oh, I got this cute little sterling silver rattle engraved with... Wait a minute. I never said it was for Drew.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Told you.
I don't have time for games. You're here spying for Mona, aren't you?
What? No. Now that's crazy talk. I would never. Okay, I'm up here spying for Mona. Stop staring at me.
Knew it. Get out.
But she was threatening me with the silent treatment, and you know how I hate that. Oh, come on, Dee Dee. I don't like being caught in the middle. Still friends? You women are really getting on my nerves.
I'm glad the craft store was open so we can finally finish our mobile.
Yep.
You know, I don't think I've ever ridden in your new car. You can't throw trash out of the hole in the floor like your old one, though. And I miss the hot dust flowing in from the vents and that wire that used to pump.
Yeah, I remember. Thanks. Hey,
Look, can we stop skirting the issue and just talk? This whole godmother competition thing is just petty. We're obviously both qualified.
true. Some more than others.
What's that supposed to mean?
Look, I just think I would be a better choice because I'm more responsible, resilient, and independent than you are. There, I said it.
And I think I'd be a better choice because I've been exposed to more worldly experiences than you have. There, I said it too.
Dee Dee, you got to name our brother. What more do you want?
And you got to help bring him into the world. What more do you want? Besides, you're only his half-sister. What are you doing?
Well, since I'm only a half-sister, how about I only take you halfway home?
You're funny, Mona.
I'm glad you think so. Get out.
This is just wrong.
And this is my new automatic window.
Well, it sounds to me like Dee Dee is still dealing with some issues regarding her relationship with the baby and her position in the family. This lashing out is merely a byproduct of her insecurities.
Okay, Ma. I appreciate what you're saying, and all your points are valid, but I don't need a therapist right now. I need my mom.
Oh, thank God. Who does that silver spoon sucking brat think she is? And what did I tell you? I tell you what I told you. I told you not to get close to those Dee Dees. They're just backstabbing, husband robbing, godson stealing hyenas in high heels. Nerve that girl calling my baby a half-sister.
Well, technically it's true, but that's a big part of why I want to be Drew's godmother. I want to be special in his life.
Honey, you are special. You're his sister. And it doesn't matter whether you're a half, a fourth, a third, or an eighth. That boy is going to love you no matter what. And Dee Dee can't take that away.
Thanks, Ma.
Hey, Thornbirds, what's cracking?
Just the man I wanted to see. What have you dug up on Josephine Baylor for me?
Well, I'm not one to get involved in church gossip, but I heard from a boy whose mom sings in the choir, who heard from a friend who washes the communion cups, that Josephine threw away the pie you left for the pastor.
Not my special make you want to jump up and slap your mama's sweet potato pie.
Actually, I heard Josephine's been calling it Satan pie.
She messing with my food? And she calls herself a God-fearing woman? Well, she's going to be a Phyllis-fearing woman. Pastor Adams?
Oh, hello there.
Hi. Hey, I thought a hard-working man like yourself might appreciate a few homemade goodies.
Oh, Sister Thorne. Well, I'm on a strict diet right now, so are those brownies?
Yeah, and those are my Amazing Grace apple tarts and my Mount Sinai macaroons.
Well, since you came all this way, it would be a sin not to eat them.
Well. Sister Thorne, you seem to be popping up a lot around here lately.
Well, I heard a rat destroyed the pie I left, so I decided I would drop these off in person.
Well, Sister Thorne, you know how people talk, not me, some people. People are saying that you are a sinner from way back. Now, I'm sure all those rumors aren't true. One person couldn't possibly have done all those unclean things.
Well, my conscience is as clear as a lemony glaze on my bundt cake, which will go well with the pot roast I'll be serving at my place tomorrow night.
Sounds like sinner talk to me.
We make no judgments, of course.
That's right.
But I do offer private spiritual counseling, and I am free for the next hour.
Well, my heart is heavy laden. Would you mind giving us a little privacy?
Excuse me?
So many things
just
I
a minute.
want to get off my chest.
Dee Dee, what happened to your stiletto?
Oh, I had to walk about a half a mile in them today. It's a long story.
Those are $400 shoes. I have time.
It's no big deal. Mona made me walk home after I said something that made her mad.
Oh, something about her fashion sense.
No,
Her gloomy outlook?
no.
Her tacky mother? Her posture? Her tacky mother?
No, no, no.
Well, what's left?
We were arguing over who would make a better godmother for Drew, and I said that she was only his half-sister.
Dee Dee Thorne, that's an awful thing to say. I'm shocked, and I'm from the theater.
I was just stating the facts. I didn't mean it in a bad way.
And what other way is there?
The not-so-bad way?
I have to say, I am truly disappointed. After all the work you've done on your relationship with Mona, you undermine it with a thoughtless half-sister comment?
Wow. I guess I have some apologizing to do.
I should think so. And it was a futile argument anyway, since neither one of you are going to be godmother.
What?
Well, honey, that's what I came over to tell you. Your father and I seriously considered it, but ultimately we decided on my evil sister Vivian.
Why? So she can send Drew hate mail at Christmas, too?
Maybe Drew's christening will bring about some family healing. Besides, she'll never show up, and I'll look like the giving one. Hey, my sister drama's been going on a lot longer than yours.
How many times should I forgive my brother who has sinned against me? Up to 7 times? But Jesus answered and said, no, not up to 7 times, but 70 times 7.
Amen, Pastor.
Amen, amen.
Heavenly Father will treat
Choose our
each of you
inside
as you
praise voice.
forgive your
Okay.
brother. The universal longing,
Mona, I want to apologize. Won't you listen to...
both to be able to
Listen.
give and for forgiveness.
Would you please
to be
tell
able
Mona
to
I'm
forgive
sorry?
and to be forgiven.
She says she's sorry.
Can you tell her to save it for someone who cares?
Mona, Sister Dee Dee.
Rufus, why aren't you sitting up front with the other deacons?
Well, I prefer to dwell amongst the people. Plus, they say my super so loudly was hurting the Lord's feelings.
Amen to that.
Did you pray about our possible union?
As a matter of fact, I did. And God said I could do better.
A child adds a new dimension to the family unit. His parents, Dee Dee and Charles, his sisters, Dee Dee and Mona, will always find something new to laugh at or admire.
Mona,
Charles and
I don't think of you as my half-sister. We're family. And I hope that you can forgive me for what I said. If I could take it back, I would. It was the most hurtful, low-down, despicable, deplorable...
Okay, Dee Dee, I got it. You're sorry. And it's not like I haven't said hurtful things about you.
Of course you have. Like what?
Not in front of God. You're forgiven, okay?
family and friends. May this child grow in health of body and mind, and may he make life pleasant for all those whose paths he crosses. I now present Drew Christian Thorne. Sister Thorne, this sweet potato pie is terrific. Make you want to jump up and slap somebody.
Pastor, there's something I have to tell you. There's a certain woman who's been showing you a lot of extra attention lately, And this woman's motives may not be entirely innocent. I mean, she may have a teensy bit of an agenda.
Then this woman should know that since my wife passed, I've taken a vow of celibacy.
And I'm sure Josephine will be fine with that.
Well, throwing yourself at the pastor again, huh?
No, he only has eyes for you. So go get him, sister girl.
You just, girl, you
You better walk that walk, girl. And don't take no for an answer. Table for one.
Tina, why do you always assume I'm a table for one? Maybe my date's outside parking the car or buying me flowers.
Or chartering a plane to fly you to a private villa on the Italian coast where he'll ask for your hand in marriage.
I'll take the single by the wall.
Hey, isn't that the guy you could never get it together with and his hot European girlfriend? They might let you sit with them.
Oh, no. They are clearly on a date, and I don't want to be a third wheel.
Then you should really stay at home.
Hey, that looks good. What are you having?
It is good. It's called Dinner with My Girlfriend. Do you mind?
Hey, guys.
Tina said you were over here drowning your sorrows in food because you feel so alone.
There goes Tina's tip. Food is not your friend, Mona. We are. You're always welcome to join us. Oh, no, just having a little me time.
All right, so what'll it be?
I'll have a double cheeseburger, a side of fries, a chocolate milkshake, and a piece of cherry cheesecake.
One of the Lonely Girls special coming right up.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you and finding me, now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. Whatever we want, all we need is loving. That's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
Good news, little D. We just got the amnio results from Dr. Bruckner, and the baby's completely perfect.
Oh, congratulations. What else did the doctor tell you?
Well, we didn't want to brag, but our little fetus is in the 98th percentile.
It's already developing earlobes.
Is it developing anything else?
Hopefully a good sense of style. We read a chapter from the real life of Ralph Lauren every night.
People, please. Is it a girl or a boy?
Your mother and I have decided to wait until the baby's born to find out the sex.
Your father's old-fashioned, and at his age, he's earned it.
But how can I bond emotionally with this baby if I don't know what color clothes to buy?
You know, we Thorns have always looked good in paisley. Don't shake your head behind me, woman.
But, Mom, we're Dee-Dees. We don't like surprises. I've already picked out my china, and you've already picked out your gray wig for your 80s, which, by the way, looked very becoming.
Thank you, honey. Your father really wants this. And I'm a little surprised at the end of this long road. Might be nice for me, too. Along with a 24-hour baby nurse and a triple martini.
Well, if it is, it's a Jolly Black Giant and Lil Sprout.
Then you must be the old woman who lives in a Payless shoe.
In that case, hand over one of your loafers so I can live in a mansion.
Now, ladies, not in front of the baby.
Oh, please, a little bickering is least of that boy's problems.
Boy. Did you say a boy?
Oh, you're having a boy, all right. I can tell from the way you're carrying.
Really? Low and narrow and barely visible?
No, big and wide and all in your butt. Of course, it could just mean you have a big butt. Bye now.
she can get to me. Walk behind me till we get to the car.
What is that smell?
It's the cologne you gave me.
I haven't given you cologne since our junior year of college.
Good old Canoe, still going strong.
Okay. I never do this sort of matchmaking thing, but I think I might have found the perfect man for Mona. His name is Carlo, and he's an attorney who's thinking of relocating here from New York. But more importantly, he's a sexy Italian.
And I love pasta.
Well, we were in college together in Oxford, and he's sort of my Spencer.
Oh, you mean messy but sweet and a little dopey?
Hey, I ain't messy.
No, I mean, we've been best friends since college, and we tell each other everything.
Well, this is exciting. A blind date with a professional man. Or any man, for that matter.
When can I meet him? Straight away. He's just outside your office.
What?
You look good, girl. Except for that little business you got going on in the corner of your mouth. Check that.
Hi, everybody. Oh, you must be Spencer. I've been wondering about the man who finally hooked Camille.
Yeah, that's me. I threw my line out and reeled her in just like a big old tuna. I was working off hooked.
I'm sure that'll be funny once I get to know you.
And this is Mona.
Oh, I can tell. The one with the smile.
Hi, Carlo. I'm Mona. Oh, wait, you already know that. Sorry. I mean, not sorry, but can we start over again?
No. I already like you. And I love your perfume.
You. It would be me. They all like the Canoe.
Mona, you're bellissima.
Hear that? I'm Bellissima.
Would you like to go out Friday?
Sure.
Ever been to Biggs? I hear they make a near-perfect martini. Although after the first one, they're all perfect.
Ooh, Biggs. That place is fancy. I hear they even have a dude in the bathroom who gives you toothpicks and mints.
Wow. Someone is annoyingly cheerful.
Someone has her third date with her new sexy amore tonight.
I have a theory about that. You want to hear it?
Let's see. If I say yes, you'll tell me, and if I say no, you'll tell me.
I think Camille set you up with Carlo to keep you busy while she digs her claws deeper into our Spencer.
And now I know if I say nothing, you'll tell me anyway.
Just hear me out, baby. Nobody wants you to be in a relationship more than I do, except maybe you. Of course, I want you to be in one more. But anyway, just think about it. If Carlo is so great, why isn't Camille dating?
Because they're just friends, like you and... Do you have any friends? Okay, like Spencer and I are friends.
If you say so. Well, I've said my piece, and I'm through talking to you. Dee Dee, talk to her.
The man problem?
Is there another one?
Forget that. You are not going to believe this. My parents don't want to know the sex of the baby until she's actually here.
Well, I don't really want to know whether it's a brother or sister yet. I could use a good surprise, other than whether my jeans will fit after a long weekend.
Whose side are you on? You sound just like my mom. And a little surprise at the end of this long road might be good for me, too. And a triple martini.
Wow, you're doing great, Big Dee.
I do? Because normally I don't have the gift of mimicry, except for my Minnie Mouse. Hi!
Hey, I've got an idea. Call up your mom's car service, pretend you're her, and see if you can get us a limo.
Why?
Hello, free limo. We can drive through Taco Bell and order gorditos through the sunroof.
You know what? Your ridiculous idea has given me a good one.
That's what I do best.
Hello? This is Mrs. Dee Dee Thorne. Dr. Bruckner, please. Tell him it's important.
Dee Dee, you shouldn't do this. Hang up right now.
Somebody knows something that I don't know, and you know and I know that I don't like it. Dr. Bruckner? The little man and I have changed our minds about knowing the sex of our baby. Yes, we're sure. I see. Thanks, Doctor. Well,
It's a girl! I can't believe it. We're going to have a little sister.
she's gonna be so beautiful. She'll look just like me. And we can dress her up like a little doll.
Well, save her my boots. By then they'll be back in style.
You are aware that back in style implies once in style.
So, this is your hangout.
Yep, Spencer and I have been coming here since college.
Camille and I had a place like this in London. Except it was dark, dank, And once I found a tooth in my curry.
I wondered where all their teeth went.
So your best friend is dating my best friend. What does that make us?
Fortunately, not related.
So I guess we can do this.
I think someone deserves a little matchmaking credit.
I don't think they're digging each other.
What do you mean? They're practically one.
I just call it like I see it. And I ain't seeing it.
I think you're daft.
Oh, Tina, it's not my birthday.
I know. You received your free birthday cake last month, and the month before, and the month before.
They have really great cake here.
Well, Camille and I used to do birthday scams too. I turned 25, 22 times.
Fascinating story. But this particular slice of cake is from the two spies in the corner. Something dreadful like from one happy couple to another.
We're on our third date.
Imagine how little I care.
Let's go see if Spencer and Camille want to join us for a nightcap.
Oh, great idea. What took you so long to come to California?
I should have come a lot sooner. The two of us could be so good together.
Oh.
I just don't want to let you go.
Oh.
I'll go wrap up the rest of the cake. You're gonna need it.
Dee Dee, where are you? I am dying to debrief about Carlo. Call me back or come over and hurry. Wow, your response time is impressive.
I sensed there was gossip even before you picked up the phone.
So, last night, Carlo hugged me and said the two of us could be so good together.
Wow, verbal reference to the future. I've only had that kind of response on a few dates. I've also had a couple of marriage proposals, but still, for you, that is huge.
Well, I guess that candle in my feng shui love quadrant is really paying off.
Sounds like you really fell for the Mona charm.
Falling where others have failed to trip.
So, when is your next date?
I'm seeing him tonight, and Carlo said he wants to double with Camille and Spencer sometime.
I don't know, Mona. This guy could be the one. Maybe someday you'll be buying one of these.
Oh, that's so cute. Mini Mona's gonna look adorable in this.
You mean Mini Dee Dee?
No, I don't.
Hey! Hey! I can't wait to be an older sister so I have someone to torture.
Watch and learn. Watch and learn. So, where do you want to go tonight?
I don't know San Francisco very well, but I bet Spencer and Camille know some great romantic places.
Oh, please. Spencer's idea of romance is drinking beer out of a wine glass.
Those two seem so different. What do you think Camille sees in him?
Well, Spencer's a really great guy. I mean, he may be a little rough around the edges, but he's got a really big heart.
So you think it's his really big heart she's attracted to?
I don't think that's all she's attracted to, but I don't want to think about their love life.
Yeah, neither do I. Do you think Spencer and Camille will have a real future together?
Forget about them. Wouldn't you rather talk about the woman you're crazy about?
Yeah, I could talk about her, but I'd rather kiss her. Do you have any idea where I can find Cameron Diaz?
Hey! Where's that?
Parking his precious Bentley. And since he won't leave it near a trolley stop, a corner, or an American-made car, that might take all day. Angels, have you been shopping for the baby? Let me see.
Oh, no. I want it to be a surprise.
Whatever you say. Honey, that's the wrong color for a baby.
A what?
A baby. I said a baby.
No, you said a buh. Why would you say a buh if it's a cuh? You just said a cuh. What do you know, little D?
I'd like to know what you both know.
Charles, how long have you been standing there?
Long enough to know that you two went behind my back.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I spoke to Dr. Bruckner.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Yes. He could be bluffing.
I thought thought you two might want to find out the sex of the baby, so I told Dr. Bruckner to lead you astray, hence the confusion. Yeah, I did it.
I'm sorry for being so sneaky, though clearly not sneaky enough. But Charles, I just can't stand not knowing who is in here, honey. I want to know.
So do I.
Oh.
Think about it, Daddy. You know what to do if it's a little girl. Buy her everything she wants. But if it's a boy, he's going to want to play sports with you, and you could really use the extra prep time to get in shape.
Now, Dee, don't press your father. It's his decision.
That's right, and I say we wait.
Fine. But don't blame me when he asks Mom to be his partner in the father-son basketball tournament.
You know, I might need a jump start. Let's go see Dr. Bruckner.
Nice recovery, little Dee. We almost lost it with your premature confession. What is Mother's golden rule when backed into a corner?
Honesty is the last resort.
That is my girl.
Having now seen The Bicycle Thief, I can safely say I'm glad I don't live in post-war Italy. No showers, no thank you.
Seeger's visual style really captured the welter of human experience.
Absolutely. I think it's a really powerful allegory illustrating man's struggle between survival and morality.
What's your take, Spencer?
I just want to know who stole that bike. If it were my hood, we would have tracked that dude down and kicked his ass.
That's a little simplistic, don't you think?
I think I'm gonna go fire up the jukebox. Come on.
Camille, I really missed you.
I missed you too. It's just not the same talking on the phone and emailing.
You look so beautiful. I'm very happy.
I am happy.
I haven't seen you this radiant in a long time. Of course, I haven't seen you in a long time. Did I tell you I really miss you?
So what's up with that guy trying to make me look bad?
Oh, Spence, you're being too sensitive. 3496.
What's that?
Reunited. It's Carla's favorite song.
You really like this cat, huh?
Suffering through peaches and herb, aren't I?
Well, if you like him, I guess he's okay.
Don't look now, but that okay guy's making a move on your girlfriend.
Yo, man! What do you think you're doing?
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm in love with you, Camille.
Did he just say what I think he said?
You just went from third wheel to roadkill.
We've been best friends forever. We've been through everything together. I feel like you're my other half. And all these years I've been telling myself we're just friends. But now seeing you with Spencer, I can't do it anymore. I'm sorry, Mona. I didn't mean for you to get caught in the middle. I didn't even know it was going to happen. I have to go with my heart.
Dude, you touch Camille again, you ain't gonna have a heart. On your teeth. And after you're down, I'm gonna eat your steak.
Mona, wait.
You must feel pretty good about yourself. Two guys fighting over you?
No,
What, you're sorry? You can't help it? You've got your Spencer and my Spencer, and I've got nothing?
Got a French dip sandwich with a side of au jus.
I ordered a tuna melt.
This just isn't your night, is it?
So, Charles, overruled by the women folk.
No, this was all my decision.
That's right, Daddy. You're the man.
All right, let's cut to the chase. What kind of bun do I have in my oven?
Are you sure you all want to know?
Yes.
Because you can't unring that bell. Once you know, you can't not know.
I know that if you don't tell me right this minute, I'm getting another gyno. Dr. Fynham has been courting my ovaries for quite some time now.
I'm not intimidated since we both know your ovaries won't be an issue much longer. It's a boy.
A boy? What do you do with one of those?
A boy! Thank God!
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. That didn't come out right. I meant I already have two beautiful girls, and I'd like to carry on the Thorne family name.
Oh, the Thorne name was in any jeopardy? We have Mona for that.
Hey, you. Brought you a tuna.
Thanks.
So how you doing?
Not so good. Usually when I get dumped, it's because I'm too short or my hair is too curly or they don't get my jokes. But Carlo broke up with me because I wasn't Camille. I can't even beat myself up over it.
Well, I like your jokes. And your big hair. You're a little short, though. Sorry it didn't work out.
Yeah, well, Well, it's hard to move forward with someone who's in love with someone else. But I shouldn't have taken it out on Camille.
Don't worry. I told her you were drunk.
Thanks. So what happened after I left?
Camille told Carlo she didn't feel the same way he did, which was cool with me. And then Carlo told her he couldn't be friends anymore, which was very cool with me.
Wow, that's harsh. But at least he knows where he stands. He can move on with his life.
Yeah. Back to New York with no girlfriend or best friend and no ride to the airport. Again, all cool with me.
Wow, just think. They were friends for like 10 years. Now they're just a part of each other's past. Makes me realize how special our friendship is.
Yeah, I'm glad we never went down that road.
Me too. Bad road.
Big potholes.
Steep cliffs.
No guardrails.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm kind of relieved we're getting a little brother. I can barely keep you polished, waxed, and coiffed as it is.
At least I'll finally have a steady man in my life.
Mona, dating is a numbers game. You could meet Mr. Right tomorrow.
Maybe. Or I'll just be Mona, the older sister, married to her career.
Although, when you're in your 40s, a woman's sexual prime, our brother will be bringing home his hot 20-year-old friends to play.
I'm so glad it's a boy.
Do you know what today is?
What, Ma?
Your father's and my 25th anniversary. Isn't that something? 25 years.
And wouldn't it be wonderful if you hadn't been divorced for the last 22 of them?
I'm not saying I'm expecting gifts. So, what do you need for your new apartment?
Oh, I'll let you know after I see the place.
You haven't seen it yet?
No, I have to get the key from Dad, but it's the top floor, so it's gotta have a better view. I can probably see the Bay Bridge from up there. And who knows, maybe it'll even have skylights.
So that guy broke into my apartment.
Well, yeah, Ma, that's what I'm hoping for.
Hey, we had a deal. No, you listen to me. No, you listen to me. No, you listen to me. Okay, I'm listening. Hey, baby.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, dollface.
Hey, bad sex. Happy anniversary.
I prefer to think of it as Independence Day.
So, Dad, do you have the key to the apartment upstairs? I'd like to start moving my stuff up.
Did I say you could have it?
Well, you said if mean Lady Flanagan ever died.
But what is the problem, Charles? It is your building. Now, does your wife control this too?
Listen. Call me back in 2 minutes. My, secretary's, passing a stone. Mona, I'm sorry. I kind of promised it to your sister.
What? Dee Dee? You mean half-sister?
I thought she was away at college.
Just graduated, top of her class, and she's going to be starting law school at Polk, which is why she's going to be living here in my building.
Well, why does Dee Dee have to live in this building? Can't she live in one of your other ones? Or maybe a nice, cozy dumpster?
Oh, come on. Look, it'll be good. The two of you finally getting to know each other, sharing the things that sisters share. And Dee Dee's a great kid. You really never gave her a chance.
Well, maybe it wasn't all that convenient, what with Mona growing up in the city riding the bus, while Princess Dee Dee spent her summers in the country riding her pony.
Is that what this is about? Mona, you want a pony? I'll get you a pony.
Daddy, for me to be friends with Dee Dee, the pony would have to be a Mustang. Convertible.
Okay, how about you take the apartment upstairs and Dee Dee can move into this one?
Well, I like the part where I get the apartment upstairs.
Hey there, you.
Dee Dee?
Oh, how amazing is this? I'm so happy.
When aren't ya?
Mona, it has been too long since we've seen each other. I mean, look, you have breasts. Me too.
Oh, wait, yeah, I remember the last time we got together. You got your bubble gum stuck in my hair, and they had to shave my head.
Just that one side. And it grew back so nicely. I swear, we are going to have so much fun.
Hey, I'm swearing too.
Hello, cute stuff. Mwah. Feel this.
Big Dee Dee.
Look at you. You never change.
Thank you.
I guess it's true what they say. Sometimes our oldest clothes become our best friends. Charles, honey, what do you say we take a look at Dee Dee's new apartment?
Actually, there's been a little change of plans. I'm moving upstairs, and Dee Dee's moving in here.
Oh, really? Now, why do you want the one upstairs? Is it nicer? Because if it is, you know, Dee Dee had a little heart set on that one.
Mom, I don't care. This place is great.
Hush, baby, this doesn't concern you.
Look, I'm sure there's a solution.
You're damn straight. My daughter's getting that apartment.
I'm sorry. I seem to have missed a step. Why is your daughter getting it?
She's older.
Oh, honey, if that was the case, you'd have everything.
Look, I don't know what it's like on that hot tin roof you slid off of. But where I come from, a promise is a promise. And Charles promised that apartment to Mona.
Is that so? Charles, sweetheart, did you promise Mona that?
All right. How about this? Whoever guesses which hand I have the key in gets the apartment. How's that sound?
Sounds like an equitable solution to me. Lawyer speak. I'm getting ready. Mona.
Very few things sound equitable to me, so whatever.
Mona, go ahead and pick.
I think Dee Dee should pick.
We'll flip to see who picks.
Alrighty, I'll flip.
Why should you flip?
For the love of God! It doesn't matter. Dee Dee, pick a hand.
Oh, it's the pony all over again.
2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. Wow. Isn't this cozy? Everybody happy?
Well, I'm very excited about the sloping ceilings. Always wanted to hunch.
Hey, it's not any worse than your dorm room sophomore year. And you did get some action there. Remember it was so tiny the only place to sit was on your company?
Oh my God, Spencer, I'm living in a friggin' treehouse.
Don't exaggerate. A treehouse is way bigger than this. So have you seen your sister since she moved in?
Half sister. And no, she came up here a couple of times. I told her I had a guy up here. She doesn't know me?
Very mature. Okay, Mona, what's the real deal? Why don't you like that girl?
Because ever since the little princess was born, I've been treated like a raggedy one-eyed doll you shove in the back of a dusty old drawer or a stinky old attic. Oh, look, I'm home.
Mona, help!
What do you think of this lamp here?
Help, Mona, help!
You realize you're gonna have to go down there.
Why?
Because she's screaming help.
Well, maybe if we wait long enough, she won't need it.
Mona, spiders!
All that screaming was about spiders.
Yes, they're everywhere!
Oh, you'll get used to it. Just think of them as little puppies. If puppies had 8 legs and left red itchy bite marks.
And you know what?
They can climb. Damn, my old place looks good when you slap on a coat of rich girl.
Hi, we haven't met. I'm Spencer. And you're surprisingly light.
Dee Dee, they're spiders. Call them exterminators. See ya.
Mona, wait. I've never done anything like that before.
Why am I not surprised?
So will you please call for me?
Fine. But I want the record to reflect that this is really lame on your part.
I happen to have arachnophobia. It's a medical condition.
Exterminators. Exterminators? Oh, really? Cute exterminators.
If I can ever be of service or if you have any music needs, just let me know. I work with Moline in our department at Delicious Records. In fact, I just signed a group. Yeah, I'm balling.
I'm sorry, but did you need something with onions?
Looking for an outfit to seduce the exterminator. I gotta tell you, I smell more than a whiff of desperation.
Hey, it's better than the stench of 8 months without a date, all right? Besides, we made this amazing connection on the phone. I mean, it was like talking to you, but hot.
Hey, wait a minute. If I want to be hot, believe me, I can be hot. Hello, Mona.
Don't do that.
Do what?
Do that! Besides, I'm not trying to seduce him.
Then definitely wear that. So what's your plan with this guy?
Simple. I'm going to dust off my do-me pumps and go meet the bug man. What do you think?
I think you're gonna be home early tonight.
Wow, you look nice. Oh, really? I just threw on whatever. Dee, I have an idea. Why don't I wait for the exterminator and you go get a frappuccino? I don't want you to have to witness the carnage. You know, spiders scream when they die.
This is my dream.
Huh?
Growing up, I've always had this dream that someday we'd live together and help each other and be like real sisters.
Wow. As a kid, my dream was that a big dinosaur bird would swoop down out of the sky and carry you and your mother off in its beak and dump you in the sea. And then me and my mother would move back in with my father and be happy forever. But you know, different people, different dreams.
I think I will go get that frappuccino.
Wow.
Wow?
Wow. Bugs. Don't see that every day. Of course, unless you're exterminator, which I am, so I do. But still, wow.
Come on in. This is my sister Mona.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm fun.
So, about those spiders.
Found one.
Just like deja vu. She's stealing your man just like a mama stole mine. There I was, happily married, flying off with your father to Acapulco. That bitch comes rolling down the aisle. Pushing that little cart. She gives him a wink and an extra bag of peanuts. He goes off to the bathroom, and well, let's just say the friendly skies have never been so damn friendly.
Anyway, this thing is totally different. All Dee Dee did was open a door. That's all it takes when you're Dee Dee.
Then don't let her open the doors. You open the doors.
Mom, you're missing my point. I've spent my whole life coming in second to her. But, unfortunately, the world is made up of Dee Dees and Monas. And I ended up a Mona.
Sweetheart, that is ridiculous. You know, you always make everything black or white. Not everyone is a Dee Dee and Mona. Look at me. I'm a Phyllis.
Just an older Mona, Ma.
How'd you get to be so negative? So Dee Dee's going out with the beautiful exterminator tonight?
That's right.
And you're just gonna take this lying down?
I've taken worse lying down. I'm not thrilled that Dee Dee is out on a date with my soulmate, but what am I gonna do? He likes her, so that's it. I I'm moving on. Come on, Spence, let's drink.
Was that our door?
They're back.
Oh, don't do that.
I know.
Try this.
Was that the sound of a door closing or a headboard banging against a wall?
Ah, she really sleeping him on the first date? Oh my God. I love her.
Wait, it's quiet.
Too quiet.
Hey, guys.
You.
What are you doing?
It's a drinking game.
Oh, how do you play?
Well, first you take the glasses off the floor and wash them. Then it's pretty much like regular.
It's not a great game.
It's not much of a lie either. But still, I'm sure you guys are having more fun than I just had.
What, your date sucked?
We just didn't connect. All I talked about was alternative music and kickboxing, and he seemed a little preoccupied with sex, like he hadn't had any in a while. We had nothing in common.
Because he had everything in common with me.
The important thing is that you, Dee Dee, need a different kind of guy.
Mona, if I'd known you were interested, I never would have gone out with him.
How could you not know? You saw what I had on. I was serving up sex. But no, you had to be there with your little shaking your butt. So you got him. Just like you get everything. Just like you've always gotten everything. The pony, the braces, time with my father whenever you wanted it, which is why I didn't want you living in this building.
I didn't know you felt that way. And for the record, he's my father, too.
Ooh. That girl's got fire.
Hey.
Your floor too high?
No. Dee Dee set me up. She told me about your problem.
My problem? Look, I don't know what she told you, but I don't have a problem. And I certainly don't need a mercy, whatever this is. In fact, you can tell her that she doesn't need to pimp for me, because I can get my own dates, thank you very much.
Clearly, we're talking about two different things. I'm talking spiders. What are you talking about?
Something different that you're obviously not talking about?
You know, I think we've been set up.
I think I'm going to kill Dee Dee and become the only child I was meant to be.
Hey, you're into funky green dogs?
Yeah, and Jamiroquai and Nappy Roots and Train Ox. We talked about this on the phone when I called you to do Dee Dee's apartment.
Wait, that was you. That was an amazing call.
It was, wasn't it?
Listen, since it's obvious we should have gone out in the first place, you want to go get a cup of coffee or something?
Or something.
Or something.
Oh.
Coming home from your date at 12:30 a.m. Not as good as 1, but better than 12.
Good night, Dee Dee.
Come on, Mona. Spencer said you haven't had a date in months. You know you want to tell somebody about it.
Big mouth Spencer. But I am bursting, I guess you'll do. And the next thing I knew, it was midnight and he was walking me home.
Kiss?
Yes, girl. Good kiss? Let's just say next time he may get a little more than the lips.
There's gonna be a second date!
Okay, the shrieking thing we're gonna have to work on.
Mona, look at us. Is this great or what?
Okay, Dee Dee. Yesterday you were pretty upset with me. So why'd you hook me up with Brian?
What do you mean?
Well, I certainly wasn't very nice to you. So you didn't have to do something nice for me.
I did it because you're my sister.
What's the catch?
Mona, all I've ever wanted was for us to have some kind of relationship. I mean, look at us. We're grown women, and we don't even know each other.
I'm cool with that.
Well, I'm not. Do you think that I just happened to move in here? I could have moved into any one of Daddy's buildings.
What? You mean you had a choice?
Yes. And I chose to be with my sister.
That's sick. And twisted. And maybe even a little smart. Maybe I should rethink my opinion of you.
Maybe you should.
Nah,
You will. Besides, you're gonna need me around for, I don't know, legal advice, moral support, help with those clothes.
hey, what's wrong with my clothes?
Want some ice cream?
Okay. Don't read too much into this. And I'm gonna need my own spoon.
Oh my God! They're back! All right, nothing on this planet creeps me out more than spiders. How do you deal with them?
I don't have any spiders upstairs.
I know you think I'm crazy. But will you please switch apartments with me?
For you, Twisted Sister? Sure. What is that?
Oh, hey, sorry about the noise.
What's going on?
Oh, you know my mother. She thought the place needed a little work, so she's knocking down some walls, putting in a new kitchen. One of those whirlpool tubs.
Of course she is.
Be careful with those skylights.
We've got a whole lot of sunshine to let in.
Suppose I can convince you to sit in the other section.
Where's that?
The restaurant next door. If you tell them it's your birthday, you get a balloon.
You can't fool us, Tina. We know you like us.
Apparently, I can fool you.
Oh, look, Mona. A special Valentine's drink. Love on the rocks. Vodka, bitters, and a shot of regret. That's got your name all over it.
Valentine's is coming again? Damn. You know, I am barely recovered from being dateless on New Year's.
Well, I've planned an evening for Neil he'll never forget. Although he says he can't forget any night he spent with me.
Why don't you just drive this through my hand? It would hurt less.
Come on, Mona. You've got to be doing something for Valentine's.
Oh, just the usual. Spending it alone. With Spencer. It's our tradition.
Well, this year I'm breaking tradition.
And Spencer saying he's breaking tradition is our most cherished tradition.
I mean it this time. There's gotta be one love-starved, desperate woman who hasn't turned me down yet. There's gotta be another one.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me, finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. Whatever we want, all we need is love, yeah. That's the way I feel it should be. You and
lawyers did. I guess my last love poem was a little raw. But that man's been hot since the electric company. And I'm excited because Valentine's is almost here. And that day for a therapist is like tax season for a CPA. I am book solid with losers at love. I don't mean to be insensitive, but ka-ching!
Well, it's just another lonely Mona day for me.
Maybe you'll find yourself a man this year.
I'm surrounded by men every Valentine's. Orville Redenbacher, Captain Crunch, Dr. Pepper. You always wanted me to end up with a doctor.
You know, just when I think you've hit rock bottom, you start digging a tunnel. Why are you so down on yourself?
'Cause romance never works out for me.
Oh, excuse me, you've had several good opportunities this year. Remember Brian the Bug Guy? He liked you.
No, I told him off in an angry phone rage.
Well, how about Miles, that sports writer? He was really good looking.
Oh, I told him off in an angry bar rage.
Well, what about Calvin? He seemed nice.
Oh, he was, but his boyfriend told me off in an angry disco rage. You know, I probably should have been suspicious when Calvin introduced me as Miss Thang.
What you doing?
Just drinking in your beauty.
Good answer. Neil, I'm not sharing you with anyone from your office right now. If they want some hot chocolate, they'll have to send out for it.
Baby, I promise. Whenever I'm with you, work doesn't exist. Oh! I better get dressed.
Why? It's not like there's some kind of judgmental prude around or anything.
Hello. No good, you're both here.
I thought I'd lock the door.
And I thought I had a sound marriage. Looks like we were both wrong.
Maybe you two need to talk.
Neil, how can a man have a pager and a cell phone and still be unable to communicate with his wife?
He doesn't have an email address.
I can see you're going to be of no help here. You're dismissed. Go.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mom, what's going on with you and Daddy?
I am just tired of that man not being emotionally available. I can't keep filling the void with shopping. Although Tiffany took away some of the pain this morning.
Have you talked to Daddy about this?
Talk, please. Face it, little me. All men are the same. Except for that Morgan Freeman. You know, he has been hot ever since Electric Company.
Excuse me. Do you believe in love at first sight? Or should I walk by again?
Hard to believe you beat out 100 million other sperm.
Smooth, cheesy, and humiliating, but smooth.
I'm starting to wonder if all three of us aren't going to be alone. Neil hasn't even mentioned any Valentine's Day plans.
It's a man thing. You see, we brothers like to keep the ladies guessing. It adds to our mystique.
Where did you read that? Brains in Our Pants Monthly?
He's got a point. An idiotic one, but a point. I'll bet Neil's planning to surprise me. And I love surprises. As long as I know about them in advance so I can do my makeup.
If I have to listen to you yap on about your boyfriend, I'm gonna need a shot of something and a chaser. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I knew if I waited long enough, you'd apologize.
Ryan, I didn't expect to see you here. Or ever again.
You know, my phone hasn't been the same since you told me off that day. I think it actually melted.
Well, you still should have called me after our night together, but I guess I did handle things pretty badly.
No. I did. Look, Mona, I really liked you. It's just that when we got so close so fast, I got scared. And then after you yelled at me, I got really scared. But, it is nice to see you again.
I was just thinking the same thing.
We did have a really incredible night together.
Well, I was just thinking the same thing.
So, are you here with anybody?
Oh, just Spencer and my sister. How about you?
Actually, I am. But it's a guy.
His name's not Calvin, is it?
Nah, he's my cousin. Hey, Brian, who's your new friend?
Ooh.
It's you.
Miles? Wait, am I on a hidden camera show or something? Wait, is this for Fox?
What, you two know each other?
Miles and I dated too, until he told me I wasn't black enough.
This is the girl I told you about. You're kidding. This is the girl I told you about. This is Psycho? Yeah. This is Whitey?
Yeah, that's me, Psycho Whitey. Looks great on my business cards.
Hey, P. Whitey. Could you pick your pride up off the floor before I trip over it? Thanks. Chaos cannot enter the place wherein the serenity candle burns.
I left your father.
There's $30 down the toilet. Mom, what are you talking about?
He's done it again. Actually, he didn't even do it. He had his secretary do it. And I can't stand that woman. Like anybody believes she's 32. You know, Felicia's had so many facelifts. One more to be a cesarean.
Focus, Mother.
Your father cannot make our Valentine's dinner. He has business meetings he just can't get out of.
Wasn't that the same reason he missed your birthday dinner?
23 years, little D. I'm tired of being an afterthought. So, I left your father to see if he even notices that I'm gone. And if he doesn't, I'm gonna shop the platinum right off his Amex.
Hello? Hey, sweetie.
Hi, Dee. Listen, I need to talk to you about tomorrow night.
You do? Well, this is a surprise, and I love surprises.
You're not gonna like this one. I know tomorrow is Valentine's Day, but can we take a rain check? I have business meetings I just can't get out of.
What do you mean, business meetings you just can't get out of?
Sound familiar?
Get out of here. Neil, sweetie, tomorrow's very special. It's our first Valentine's together.
I know, but this account is really huge. Why can't we celebrate it on the 15th?
Because then it's not Valentine's Day. Then it's the day after Valentine's Day. Which part of this is unclear to you?
The part where my girlfriend understands I have no choice. In fact, I'm already in L.A.
What? Oh, you have a choice. And so do I. And I choose not to be in a relationship where I wake up 23 years from now feeling like an afterthought.
My God, it's like looking in a mirror.
I know hanging up on him was kind of rough, but I had to make sure he felt guilty enough to cancel that meeting and come back here. I've not put all this effort into this relationship to spend Valentine's Day alone.
And the children shall lead them.
All right, it's been 37 minutes. My pizza is free, sucker. Brian, you wouldn't happen to be delivering pizzas, would you?
No, I'm still killing bugs.
Well, gotta play to your strengths.
Right. You've been on my mind since I saw you yesterday.
What, every time you closed your eyes, you thought Psycho? Oh, that's sweet.
I know this is a long shot, but it is sincere. You busy tomorrow night?
Valentine's?
I know you've probably been asked out by a lot of guys.
Well, it is Valentine's.
Yeah, that's why I was going to invite you to dinner.
You were?
Yeah. I know this great place in North Beach, very clean, no bugs.
Well, I'm not really sure what I'm doing, so I'll let you know what I decide and give you a call. Okay?
All right. Well, I hope to hear from you soon.
Guess it's somebody else's turn to wait by the phone now, huh?
No phone call from Neil.
No message from Charles.
No flowers from Neil.
No jewelry from Charles.
No kisses for Neil.
No cuddles for Charles.
No nothing for Neil.
No mercy for Charles.
Hey, Mona.
Miles, what the hell?
Yeah, I know.
This is kind of unexpected.
Sure is. Shouldn't you be at a Zulu festival or something?
I guess you deserve that, huh? Yeah. Look, Mona, ever since you told me off, I've thought about what you said, and I have been overly judgmental about how black is black.
So you really were listening when your eyes glazed over?
And thanks to you, I've realized that the differences between people are what make them most interesting. So I wanted to see if you'd give me another chance. You free tomorrow night?
Valentine's?
Yeah. I want to take you to dinner. You know, my cousin told me about this great place in North Beach. Very clean, no bugs.
Does, Brian know you're here?
No. And I prefer to keep it that way.
Well, Miles, I have to be honest, there are other offers on the table.
I was afraid of that.
But you are kind of cute, so I'll tell you what. When I make up my mind, I'll give you a call. Okay? Good night. That's two cute boys waiting by the phone. Hey, I'm on a roll. Show me. The cute black guy from CSI. Ah, poo, it's you.
Well, that's better than holy crap, hide the drugs. I am here for my Valentine's Eve pizza.
Oh, Ma, staying home and eating pizza by ourselves, it's just sad. So how about I take us to this great restaurant in North Beach? Very clean, no bugs. So, how'd you do?
She said she'd go out with me. If I was the last guy on earth, I'd call that a nibble.
Could you sit in the next booth? I'm afraid the smell of desperation will draw flies.
Well, I guess it's just you and me on Valentine's again.
Oh, not so fast. There are two men in line ahead of you.
If this is that Captain Crunch Dr. Pepper thing, I'm on to that.
No, these men are real. I got asked out by both Brian and Miles, and now I just have to decide which one I want.
I thought you scared both of them away.
I did, but you can't keep the bees away from all this honey.
Yeah, it's hard to find a crazy lady with such a great rack. Hey, I call them like I see them, and you do serve them up. So, Dee Dee, has Neil surprised you yet?
Oh, he surprised me, all right, by being in L.A. on business. I can't believe all my manipulation failed. And I did everything my mother taught me.
And where's she?
Alone at my place, trying to get some diamonds out of Daddy.
Dee Dee, is that the kind of relationship you want to have with Neil? Some kind of game-playing control fest?
It's not about control, as long as he does what I want him to do.
Yeah, but what about honesty and give and take? I mean, you don't have to be sitting here alone. If Neil can't be here for Valentine's, then you go to him.
You mean pack my own bag, spend my own money, and fly to L.A. last minute at the risk of flying coach?
There's a shuttle every hour.
I've got just enough time to grab a teddy and a taxi.
You know, Neil would have never left that girl on Valentine's Day if she knew how to cook.
What the hell are you talking about?
It's a well-known fact. To keep a man, you have to feed a man. Here, I'll prove it to you. Tina, what's the fastest way to a man's heart?
Through his chest with a sharp knife. Give me something hard next time.
Happy Valentine's Day, Chocolate Drop.
Happy Valentine's Day to you, too. You said we were having brandy. I thought you meant the drink.
Everyone, this is my girlfriend, Dee Dee.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Oh, good. I have looked everywhere. Have you seen my Dee Dee? Oh, I guess she didn't have time to call you. She flew to L.A. to be with Neil. Last minute. She didn't fly coach, did she? Personally, I think she gave in too soon. But she will learn. Now, I, on the other hand, held my ground and got this from my well-trained husband.
A titanium MasterCard. Man really loves me. We have many happy years together.
Yeah, you and Daddy are quite a pair.
Talk about the credit card.
Oh, what a day. I can't remember the last time I had to dry so many tears.
You poor dear. Were you trying on bathing suits again?
I'm so tired, I don't even have the energy to insult you, you wig-wearing jackal. I just got my second win.
You were seeing patients this late? We were starting to wonder if you got lucky.
How kind. At Phyllis's age, getting lucky is finding her car in the parking lot.
People, please, I'm trying to celebrate here.
Celebrate? What happened to Brian and Miles?
I decided not to go out with either of them. See, if I choose one, I lose one. And with my track record, the date would probably go badly, so I'd end up losing both of them. You following me?
Barely.
No, this way, both offers are still on the table. I'm still desired. I didn't let Valentine's beat me. I beat it.
I begged her to come for a session this morning.
At least we're all here together.
Well, since no one has offered to buy me a drink, I guess I'll buy my own. I know how Phyllis feels.
For $20, I can accidentally spill some decaf on her.
Ma!
Mrs. Thorne.
Neil, I'm sorry. I ruined our first Valentine's Day by trying to make you prove how much I meant to you.
Well, I should have been more clear about how much you do mean to me.
True.
But my work means a lot to me, too.
And it should. Your drive is one of the things I find really attractive about you. You have to do whatever it takes to get noticed.
Well, my boss certainly took notice tonight.
He was your boss? The guy who hyperventilated?
Yeah. Lucky you had that paper bag from the pharmacy for him to breathe into.
I just wish I'd taken the condoms out before I handed it to him.
Dee Dee, I really appreciate all you went through to sneak into my room so we could be together tonight.
Well, if we don't get busy, it'll be the day after Valentine's when we actually celebrate it. And you know how I feel about that.
Look, man, you said you didn't want to date her again.
Well, you said the same thing.
Yeah, well, I like her.
Well, I like her more.
Well, I dated her first.
Well, I dated her last.
Do you want me to break this up?
Do it and die. This is the best Valentine's Day of my life.
I'm older, Miles.
I got more hair.
Oh, okay. That's because you got your daddy's hook head. Which you had. You look like an angry man on the love boat.
His daddy hook head.
Yes, it's come to this. I'm joining the masses and starting a blog. The last 6 weeks have been challenging. My little sister, who's usually perfect, seems to be just as lost as I am, which ironically brings balance to the universe. And it's not like my personal life was soaring before, but now it seems to be going down like a brick parachute. Hey, Dee Dee, I see you've been shopping again. What's in the bags today?
Shoes, jeans, jewelry. The usual. You?
Candy wrappers, junk mail, last night's dinner. The usual.
Oh, it looks like we're getting another new neighbor.
Dad didn't mention it. But why should we be surprised? First it was my mom, now it's probably just another kook.
Well, this kook just spent 30 minutes folding the stuff left in the dryer by Kook Jr.
Thanks, Ma.
Buy some new socks. Look like you've been sliding on sidewalks in them.
Hi, ladies.
Hi.
I'm Lorenzo. I'm just moving in upstairs.
We're Mona and Dee Dee.
She's Mona. I'm Dee Dee.
We live up there and down here.
I live up there. She lives down here.
Mona, Dee Dee, up there, down here. I got it. You know, it's a relief to meet you, too. I was worried I'd end up next door to some nosy woman who likes to troll the halls in a robe.
Yay for us. Yay for you. Won't be long before he's knocking on your door. You get to come home to the smell of a man's cologne, and I get to inhale Gina Tay and kitty litter.
I heard that.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
Greetings and salutations, well-compensated VP of A&R. I'm overseeing the official inter-office collection for Receptionist Appreciation Day. Big bills are welcome.
Not giving you money, Adam.
Then how do you plan to appreciate me?
By not telling everyone there's no such thing as Receptionist Appreciation Day.
What do you think this outfit says about me?
That you're conservative and intellectual and pretty much everything you're not.
Then I'm off to a good start. I just read this really inspirational book, Gumbo for the African American Soul. It made me realize I need to start taking my life more seriously. So, I'm working on a wardrobe that reflects my new image.
You read a book?
See? It's that image I'm trying to change. This is the new Spencer. The Spencer who reads.
And who'll be showing his appreciation in cash?
Adam, there's no such holiday.
All right, you got me. But it is my birthday.
Go get my wallet.
Lucky for me, there's a little of the old Spencer left.
Hi, sis. You busy? I need a second opinion on this fabric. I'm doing some redecorating.
I like that one.
Really? Because I was leaning toward the pastel. It says freshness.
Okay, then go with that one.
Really? Because the earth tones evoke a warmer feeling that says welcome.
Okay, then go with both. It'll say, welcome to my freshness.
You really aren't good at this, are you? Hey, you know, I could redecorate your office, which, by the way, is neither welcome or fresh.
Dee Dee, ever since you graduated and took the bar, you've been filling your days with a lot of frivolous stuff. I mean, shopping and decorating. What happened to your drive?
Look, every law firm in town has a copy of my resume. They know where to find me. Plus, I'm tired of all the rejection.
Rejection is a part of life. Actually, according to my mother, it's the cornerstone. Now, opportunities are not going to magically just appear because you're Dee Dee. You need to get off your butt and actually do something productive with your life.
Thank you, Mona. I really needed to hear that. Maybe not in such a harsh and judgmental way, but you do have to work in this drab office, and I can see how that would make you hostile.
How does a grown man get this far in life not knowing how to tie a tie?
The same way a grown woman gets this far not knowing how to cook a decent meal.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that too tight?
Hey, I brought some dinner. Nice suit, Spence. You go in the court or did somebody die?
I'm trying out a more professional look.
And my mom's trying out the crazy relative locked in the attic look. Do you even wear clothes anymore?
I don't need to get dressed to walk across the hall.
Yes, you do. Hey, Lorenzo, y'all moved in?
Yeah, and I'm pretty tired, but I can't lay down until I figure out which box has my sheets in it. So do you happen to have any baking soda?
Top cabinet, second shelf, right corner.
I guess that's yes. Come on in. This is my mom, Phyllis, and that's Spencer.
He's not a boyfriend.
Thanks for clearing that up.
Mona loves baking soda. She uses it for toothpaste, deodorant, upset stomach, gas.
It does everything but keep my mom quiet.
So, Lorenzo, is it? What brings you to the building?
Well, I wanted to be closer to work. I'm a pastry chef at Citrine.
Ooh. Nobody Nobody loves pastry like my Mona. Girl's a pastry-eating fool. Are you married?
If you need anything else, stop by, just not when she's here, which is pretty much all the time, so I guess this is goodbye.
Mona, didn't you see that brother was sending you signals? I bet he's still in the hallway figuring out his next move.
Oh, please. He's not still in the hallway. Hey! What are you doing?
Figuring out my next move. I really wanted to ask you out.
She'll be there.
Hello, Phyllis.
Charles. Big Dee. When did the dog join the circus? I see she's surrounded by a giraffe and a midget.
And the bearded lady makes 4.
Coco happens to be wearing the latest in canine couture. Some of us provide more for our pets than scraps of tuna and toys made from old pantyhose.
Charles, here's a list of the upgrades I'll be needing for my apartment.
What does she want? A larger shower door? Just soap down the sides and you slip right on through.
I'll replace the ceiling fan. That's it.
Fine. Why waste money raising your property value when you can spend it on bling for your beast? And your dog.
I don't know why you rented to that woman.
Well, she's the mother of my oldest child.
That's wearing thin, Charles.
Phyllis is one of the few tenants that actually pays rent.
Let's not forget Lorenzo. When my colorist told me that her handsome godson was looking to move, I just knew he would be perfect for the apartment across from Dee Dee. When they see each other, sparks are gonna fly.
Thank you for dinner.
As usual, your manipulation is working magnificently.
Mona, you have the best laugh.
Except when I snort, which I do a lot.
Well, I'm sure I'd like that too.
Oh, no, it really bothers people. You'll see.
I really had a good time tonight.
Me too. Oh.
Not so fast, pastry man. Now, didn't I tell you not to talk to the women at the bottom of the steps? Didn't I?
Pardon me?
Just walk away, young man. Just walk away.
Thank you all for coming over to see my newly decorated apartment and to hear my big announcement.
We're all very excited. Coco even wore her big announcement booties.
$86 a paw.
So, the other day I went to Mona for decorating advice. I know, but she did point out that I needed to get my life on track.
Yep, that's what I told her.
That's why I've decided to go back to school for a doctorate in philosophy.
I didn't say nothing about no philosophy.
And it's only a 2-year program. Unless I do an emphasis in early German skeptics, then it's 3. If I do a year research abroad and take 2 to complete my dissertation, I'll be finished in 6 years, 8 max. And why are you looking at me like that, Daddy?
Take a blink, dear.
How do you intend to pay for all this education? And try coming up with an answer that doesn't include my name.
But, Daddy,
Heard my name?
Well, it's not like we don't have the money.
Correction. Your mother and I have the money. And I think by giving you everything, we've made your life a little too easy.
Some call it easy. I call it love. I love you, Daddy.
Sweetheart, you have a law degree. And going back to school is just another way for you to hide from the real world. It's got to end.
It will. In 6 years, 8 max.
I think that idea's dead, sis.
Dee, I'm doing this because you need to become a responsible, independent adult. And it's got to start now. Congratulations, you're on your own.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Charles, you can't be serious. Even Coco has an allowance.
I'll show you how serious I am. I have kept a tally of your expenses since you turned 21.
I thought you were just keeping track of your gas mileage.
I'm clocking all expenses, Dee.
I'll be quiet now.
Baby girl, the Thorn line of credit extended to you is now due and payable. One day you'll thank me for this.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
For God's sakes, Charles. She's sorry and she doesn't understand.
Look at you, up and about. I'm so glad you you were not still in your closet clutching your shoes for the third day straight.
I was just saying goodbye to my men. Charles David, Mark Jacobs, Jimmy Choo. All going back to the store today. This whole being on your own concept isn't easy. I'm not like you, all flea marketish and swap meaty. But I'm determined to do it. I even picked up this great book.
Oh, The Modern Girl's Guide to Life. First Spencer, now you. I gotta get me a book.
It's got all kinds of savvy tips on home repair, organization, finance. I've been balancing my checkbook all morning.
All morning?
It ain't easy, Sister Know-It-All. So, do you stop when you hit 0?
No, they stop you.
Hey, beautiful.
Oh, I thought Dee Dee was behind me.
No, I was talking to you. Now, if we're still on for dinner tonight, I thought maybe we'd check out that new Italian place, Panzanella.
Oh, I don't think we've known each other long enough for you to see me eat spaghetti.
Mona, I think I can handle it.
Then I will see you at 7. But just know, there might be splatter. Don't wear white. Whoa, where are your bagpipes?
Hey, before you judge, GQ had a huge article about this look. Mad about plaid.
You're reading way too much.
It's not so bad. I'd keep the blazer and the shirt and lose the pants.
Too basic?
Nah, I just want you to walk around with no pants.
I need coffee. I would have bought my own, but I'm on a freaking budget. Yeah, I said it.
Hey, nice flowers, Adam. Who sent them to you?
Someone named Lorenzo. He said he really enjoyed your date. What? I was going to bring them to you when the water started to smell.
So, Mona, things between you and Pastry Dude are really blow-up-tuated.
I don't know if I'd say blow-up-tuating or if anyone else should. See, I like Lorenzo, but he's the kind of guy who could have any woman he wanted.
And he wants you. Mona, the man's had 2 weeks to dump you, and he hasn't. Live the miracle.
He did call twice this morning.
He called?
I even wrote it down the second time. Here.
Mona, you've been buried behind your desk so long, you lost the ability to recognize when a guy's feeling you.
I'm sorry, but that outfit is clouding my ability to take you seriously. So, how'd your returns go?
Not good. Apparently, if you pay with a credit card, it's against store policy to give you a cash refund. I'm telling you, going to the mall with no money was like being in a war zone. Sprinting past my favorite stores, dodging my regular salespeople to avoid explaining they haven't heard from their number one customer because I've been captured by poverty and left to die in a moneyless pit. So lose my number and stop calling me.
They call you?
I have bills that I actually have to open and a bank account that's about to hit negative.
Dee Dee, here's an option you obviously haven't considered. Get a job.
I've been looking for months. What else you got?
No, not a law job and anything to pay the bills until you're in front of a jury job. I mean, remember the real world Daddy was opening the door to? Well, this is it. And I would have suggested it sooner, but I didn't.
Well, thanks for letting me struggle these last few days.
My pleasure. No, really, it has been. Lorenzo, how did you get... Wow, candles and flowers and... Ooh, did you vacuum?
Nah, that was me. You owe me a Hoover bag. Now, I'll just take a couple of these cream puffs and my hopes for a grandbaby and leave you two alone.
I hope you don't mind your mom let me in.
Oh, no. What woman doesn't want to come home to a little chocolate and brown sugar?
Now, are you talking about me or the pastries?
Both.
Well, here, try this. It has creme fraiche inside. It makes me think of you.
Why? Because I'm soft in the middle?
You're a sweet, unexpected surprise. Well, I have something else I want to share. Now, I'm not much of a poet, but I was inspired. Before I ever knew her name, I knew she'd come along. And now that I have found her, I could put a name to my song. So pardon if I lose my thoughts, forgive me if I stare. It's just a fantasy I knew before is now her standing there.
Oh, that's really beautiful. Who's it about?
You can't be serious. It's about you.
Oh, please. I'm nobody's fantasy.
Mona, you are always selling yourself short. Just try to accept what I say for once. Take a compliment, woman.
It's just when you put me and fantasy in the same sentence.
So you can't stop. I mean, I tell you I love your skin and you point out a pimple. I say you've got great hair and you dare me to run my fingers through it.
Okay, maybe I have a bit of a problem.
Maybe you do.
I'm sorry, but this is who I am.
I'm sorry, too. And Mona, I have tried to get close to you. But after weeks of running into a wall, I give up. I can't be with somebody who doesn't feel they deserve someone to be with them. The souffle will be ready in 6 minutes. Just dust with powdered sugar and serve.
Gotcha. Oh, Mom, what are you doing here?
Same as you, shopping behind your father's back. And don't worry, this will be a secret just between us girls. Now, let's get someone to help us.
Sure. May I help you?
Excuse me?
I am that someone.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Mom, I applied for a job and I work here now.
Has it come to this? My daughter, a shoe pusher. My baby, a working class thorn. Oh, I can't take it. No, really, take it.
Mom, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I'm an adult, and I'm gonna get by without your money.
Proud of you, sweetness. Oh. You do make commission here, right?
Yep.
Then I'm in the mood to shop. I'll take the Dior pumps, the Gucci mules, and the Manolos in every color. And I'll need this Giuseppe Zanotti in a 6.
You don't wear a size 6.
I know, but you do.
Mom, I've really got to do this on my own.
Dear, the customer's always right.
So, no date with Lorenzo tonight?
Oh, that didn't work out.
But he was such a great guy. Handsome, charming.
Yeah, it just didn't work out, okay?
Wow, how things have changed. It's a Saturday night and I'm dragging in from a minimum wage job and you... I guess things haven't changed all that much. Good night, Mona.
Night, Dee Dee. You can do this, you know.
I know.
I didn't have the nerve to tell my sister I assassinated yet another relationship. James Baldwin said, "Not everything we face can be changed, but nothing can be changed unless we face it." So I'm facing it. I'm so scared of getting hurt that I drive away anybody who tries to get too close. It's funny how life pushes us to grow, whether we're ready to or not. Today it became clear that if we're defeated in our own minds, we've already lost the battle. Well, I am not going down without a fight. Can I really change? Can anyone? Eager to hear from you. Searching in San Francisco.
You know how you said when a woman wants to meet for lunch instead of dinner, it means she's not that interested?
Yeah.
Well, what's it mean when a woman says, I thought you were someone else when I agreed to go out with you?
It means another evening of fried Twinkies. I'll go heat up the fry, Daddy.
Oh, man. I'm in the slump with the ladies. I mean, what do I have to do? Start hanging at the mall with a puppy and a baby? Again?
Hey, I could try to cheer you up by telling you that love's gonna strike when you least expect it, or I could introduce you to a sexy lady named Marie Callender.
I know her well. Her meringue is nice. Real nice.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. Whatever we want, all we need is love. That's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
I thought you said cute guys worked out here. All I see are women.
I lied. This is a women's only gym. The big women's only gym sign should have been your first clue.
You lured me here under false pretenses.
Mona, you have to do something before those muscles of yours give up on ever hearing from you again. Oh, hey Merce, what's up?
Just trying to get my friend Geneva here to exercise. She may be thin, but skinny jiggles too.
I'm your ex-friend now. She told me there were cute guys at this gym.
If it makes you feel any better, I fell for the cute guy thing too.
Single women always go for the man bait.
Merce, you have only been dating the same guy for 3 weeks. You're just a phone call away from being single your damn self.
Please, I am a med student. With my background in anatomy and gymnastics, I am never single very long.
You know what? I'm gonna stop looking at everything through the prism of will there be any decent men there.
Me too. No more wearing a thin white t-shirt in the frozen food aisle.
Admit it, I'm not the only one who's done that. We are strong women. We do not need a man to validate our existence. Is that why you were surfing the web for guys last night? Okay, now you're really my ex-friend.
See, Mona, you should feel better. You're not the only lonely, desperate person in San Francisco.
Wow, you're a whiz with the pep talk.
Thanks. I get that a lot.
You know, men have it just as bad as we do. You should have seen Spencer the other night. He was so depressed. I haven't seen him like that since he found out what chicken McNuggets are made of.
Hey, I just had a great idea. Why don't we fix Spencer up with Geneva? See, I'm like that kid in The Sixth Sense. Only instead of dead people, I see couples.
I'll do anything to stop exercising.
Follow my lead. So, Geneva, there's this guy.
I am single, 26, have a job, a house, and a car. Who are you setting me up with?
Mona's best friend.
Oh. Well, I'm a personal assistant to a very rich, very gay man who thinks I'm sassy. I like movies, bike rides, and who cares? What's this guy like?
Well, Spencer's fun. He's generous. He dresses well.
Fun. Generous. Okay, give it to me straight. Are we talking Jabba the Hutt ugly or Dennis Rodman ugly? Because I can deal with Jabba.
Spencer's very cute. Boris Kojo cute.
Ooh. Okay, I'm in.
Great. I see happy people. Wait, should Spencer and Geneva sit opposite each other or next to each other? Next to each other. Move over here. Great. Wait. That's too intimate for a first date, right? Right. Okay, scooch back. Wait, oh, could you?
No, I could not. This is more exercise than I got at the gym. And why do we have to actually join them on their first date?
Because we want this to work. And the key is to provide a comfortable, stress-free environment. We facilitate conversation. We laugh at their little jokes. We subtly gesture if one of them gets something caught in their teeth. Or in Spencer's case, win.
Well, I'm here. Where's the girl? She canceled, didn't she? She haven't even seen me and she canceled.
She's not here yet.
That's chick talk for she's not coming, isn't it?
Spencer, sit.
How do I look? Do I look okay? I'm so nervous. And Spencer doesn't get nervous.
And Spencer doesn't refer to himself in the third person either.
Just relax, you'll be fine. I have a sixth sense about these things. Only instead of dead people, she says couples.
Dead couples.
And you wonder why you haven't had a date in a while.
Oh, there she is.
Her? For me? Spencer's impressed.
Spencer, Geneva, Spencer. Oh, I just got a little shocked.
Me too. You are a beautiful woman. You know, it's a shame you two have to go.
Mona doesn't have to be anywhere.
Oh, Dee Dee's schedule is wide open.
So's the door. I hear the curve is lovely this time of the year.
That is so witty. Isn't he witty, Geneva? Go. I'm telling you, I haven't seen anybody fall in love that fast since Michael Jackson saw the White Noses catalog.
You know, I don't think Spencer and Geneva have spent a single night apart since they met, which is good since most of his relationships only last a weekend. Give or take a weekend.
I don't know what you're so excited about. That boy could have been yours. And what did you do? I'll tell you what you did. You threw him away like that cheese log I gave you last Christmas. And don't tell me you didn't, because I found it in your trash.
Ma, what part of Spencer and I are just friends do you not get?
The part where you die alone and your cat Bootsy starts nibbling on your fingertips because he's hungry.
Bootsy's your cat.
And when I die, who do you think's going to take care of him?
Is this conversation only morbid to me?
Look, Ma, my point is that Spencer and I were only meant to be friends.
And my point is that boy is a keeper. He's like Gumby. He's a little dorky, but he can be molded into something.
Hi, everybody. Mrs. Thorne. This is my lady, Geneva.
Oh, it's nice to meet you. You got yourself a real cat.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
You could do better.
Hey, haven't seen much of you two lately.
But I bet you've seen plenty of each other, huh? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
What is this, 6th grade?
Spencer and I have news.
It's not just news, it's a special report. Geneva and I are moving into it.
Oh my God, you guys! I know!
I know!
Wow, and after only 10 days. Wow.
When it's right, it's right.
And this is right?
Absolutely. I got live and love it, and I like it.
Oh, damn. My boss finally figured out how to page me. Gotta go. Later, baby.
Later, Schmoopy.
Bye. See ya. Have fun at work. Are you crazy? You've only known Schmoopy for a week and a half.
Mona, I thought you'd be happy for us.
What us? You and a girl you've only known for a week and a half? Oh, and did I mention you've only known her for a week and a half?
I know it seems like we've been moving kind of quick, but with G, I don't have to pretend to be something I'm not. I can just be. And I gotta tell you, at the end of the day, it's nice to come home and just be. Me and G, G and me.
This is so romantic. It's love at first sight. You know, my parents fell in love at first sight.
Oh, good. Give more bad examples. You're helping my case.
You know what, Mona? I wish I had your support. But what matters is how I feel about my woman. She makes me feel good about myself. Like what I say means something, even when it doesn't.
There you have it. Another satisfied customer.
Thank you, Dee Dee. You're a true friend. And Mona, just like that woman who told Romeo not to hook up with Juliet, you too will look back on this day and feel foolish.
Romeo and Juliet died.
Always a downer, Mona.
This is all your fault.
And I take full responsibility. You don't have a romantic bone in your body.
Because I've got too many common sense bones taking up the space.
Common sense bones, pain in the ass bones, they're all the same as far as I can see.
Geneva, how are things going with Spencer?
Oh, perfect. I can't wait till Desmond finds out about us. That boy is going to regret leaving me for that witch, Karen.
So, you're moving in with Spencer just to get back at your ex?
Don't make it sound all selfish. And Spencer's getting something out of it. He gets to live with me until Desmond comes crawling back.
And you don't feel bad about using him?
Maybe a little. No, wait. No.
heard what Geneva was saying about Spencer and this Desmond guy.
Not unless she was talking about Spencer Tracy and Desmond Tutu.
But I guess the question is, what are we going to do about it?
No. The real question is, how much of a hurt do you want me to put on her? Because that boy's like a son to me.
Nobody's going to put a hurt on anybody.
That's right. This is a delicate situation, and we need to think it through calmly and rationally.
And then I can put a hurt on her.
Phyllis, we need your expertise here, not your anger.
Well, anger is what I'm an expert at. My anger is telling me we need to end this and end it now. Who knows what other evil's around the corner?
Hello? I didn't realize you had company. And Phyllis?
We're in the middle of a crisis.
Oh, maybe I can help. Money crisis, man crisis. Why can't the Democrats get their act together crisis? Because Mama's good, but not that good.
Spencer's new girlfriend is totally using him, and we're trying to figure out how to tell him.
And the award for best arrival in a nick of time goes to moi. Ladies, the last thing you want to do is tell Spencer. He will only resent you for sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. You know, like when your father wants to have input on what he wears.
Dances with Hooves has a point. They always blame the messenger. You know, when your father and I were dating in high school and I found out he was making out with some hussy from the Glee Club, did I blame either one of them? You bet I did. But most of all, I blame that nosy alto who told me. I coughed all through her solo.
But I can't just sit back and let this happen to Spencer.
I didn't say do nothing. What you do is approach the girlfriend.
And put a good old-fashioned Detroit hurt on her.
And reason with her. I know being civil is foreign to some of you. Well, one of you. What I say is let the little schemer know that you onto her. She'll back down. You know, I remember one time...
Mom, we get it.
Phyllis had her story. Now it's my turn. I had just arrived in the big city.
New York?
No, Phoenix. But they had a thriving community theater scene. I was just a young girl with a pair of legs and a dream. Within a year, I was the toast of the town and featured dancer in all the top dinner theaters.
Mom, how is this relevant to what's happening to Spencer?
I didn't say it was relevant. I just said this was my story. Now, we were doing the whiz, and it was 5 minutes to curtain time, and they just served the chocolate mousse. And Dorothy is stuck in Tucson. When I think of...
I can't believe I'm about to confront a woman about a man I'm not even sleeping with.
Don't worry, Mona. We're gonna work this out. Oh, here she comes. Hey, girls.
Hey, Geneva, listen. There's no easy way to do this.
You don't want Spencer and me to move in together, right?
No! I mean, yes, but no, that's not what I mean. What I mean is...
Look, Geneva, I overheard you and Merce talking in the steam room, and we want you to stop seeing Spencer.
Oh. I realize this could be kind of awkward and maybe even a little embarrassing, but you know, what's life without an awkward moment or two? I mean, heck, it wouldn't be my life if there weren't at least 2 to 3 of these a day. So, why don't you break it off with Spencer and we can all get on with our lives, okay?
Here's the situation. What I say to my friend Merce in the privacy of the public steam room is none of your business. I may not love Spencer, but I like him. And what I do with the man that I like is between me, him, and the video camera that I got for 30% off at Circuit City. So keep your nose out of my business and back in your Ruffles bag where it belongs.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up, Missy. Nobody talks to my sister that way. And nobody treats my friend the way you're treating Spencer. So you can shake your finger and pop your neck all you want to, but you're gonna tell Spencer the truth. Or we'll tell him ourselves.
And then what are you gonna do, huh?
Spencer, I don't know why Dee Dee and Mona are saying those terrible things about me. You know you're all I care about. Now, you may think you have his ear, but remember, I'm grabbing onto a whole lot more than that.
Is it too late to have your mother put one of those Detroit hurts on her?
Spencer, we need to...
I don't know whatever did to make you turn on me like this, but Geneva and I have a good thing and we're moving in together.
Excuse me?
She told me what you said.
What I said?
That I was too good for her, that you were going to do everything in your power to turn me against her.
No, I never said that.
that. That's what she said you say. Now say you said it.
Wow. Okay, the truth, not that you're gonna believe it, is that Dee Dee overheard her saying she was just using you to make her old boyfriend jealous.
She said you say that too.
Spencer, come on. In all the years we've known each other, I have never ever lied to you. Okay, I lied once. Those diesel jeans do make your ass look fat.
Mona, you're just not gonna be happy till I'm alone and miserable like you.
Okay, fine. Have your little dysfunctional relationship. Just make sure to call me when your story airs on Jerry Springer.
I never thought my best friend would be so jealous.
Well, I never thought my best friend would be so whipped.
Well, whipped and getting some beats lonely and bitter every time. Can I use your bathroom real quick? I had too much iced tea at lunch.
Oh my God, Spencer's here with Schmoopy. Let's go.
No. This is our hangout and we're hanging.
I can't believe Spencer and I are in the same place and we're not even talking. If those two stay together, it'll pretty much be the end of our friendship.
Would you feel better if you just sat back and said nothing?
No, but at least I'd still have my friend.
They think I care that they're over there, but I don't. It may sound like I do because I keep mentioning that they're over there, but I don't. I can't believe that they're over there. Who's over where?
Excuse me, baby. I see someone I know.
Uh-oh, Geneva's coming over here. If she hits me, I'm just gonna fall. Be my witness, okay?
Well, Karen, first you cozy up to my man and now you're stalking me? Up to your old tricks, I see, or should I say turning? The only trick I see is you convincing anyone you're still in your 20s. I'm 28. I know that. My mama knows that. And Desmond, my man, knows that. Look, Witch, Desmond and I were in love before you came crawling out from under your last boyfriend, the 49ers. Oh, I know you're trying to get to Desmond, but I think it's time to quit. Honey, you are just a pit stop on the rebound tour, because Desmond and I always get back together. You just need a little nudge this time.
Gee, what's going on here?
Oops.
Who's Desmond?
Nobody.
So why are you trying to give nobody a little nudge? Is that all I am to you? I thought what we had was real.
Oh, Spencer, sweetie, if you take what I said out of context, it could sound really bad.
Sounds like I'm finally hearing the truth. I guess it's lucky for me that other woman showed up. Wait a... Mona, you set me up.
I've never seen that woman before in my life. I didn't set you up.
I did. What? Because I'm cute, I can't be devious? I got Karen's number from Merce. You needed to see for yourself who Geneva really is.
I don't know who I should be mad at. Myself, probably.
She had us all fooled, Spencer.
Yeah, but you tried to tell me and I didn't listen. Then I called you lonely and bitter, which is mild compared to what I was saying when you weren't around. Mona, I'm sorry about all that. It wasn't cool.
It's okay. And your ass doesn't look fat in those diesel jeans when you're sitting.
Well, ladies, here we are, single again with nothing to do on a Saturday night.
Speak for yourself. I got a man. And I'll begin with him in about 15 minutes. Although, I'd rather stay and hang with you.
Oh, that's sweet.
See? I'm devious and I can lie with a straight face. I'm gonna make a great lawyer.
So you want to go catch a movie?
No, I want to go home and deep fry something. I'm thinking sweet potato pie.
I like being lonely with you. Let's go get fat.
Who exactly are these evil people who say we have to exercise for an hour a day?
Just keep at it. You're doing great.
How much longer do I have?
59 minutes, 30 seconds. You can use this treadmill. It's stuck on cooldown.
Oh, thanks. She seems nice. And pretty, too. She's got a great figure. Oh, my God, I'm checking out women. I gotta go to the co-ed gym.
Mona?